Hey everyone, get ready to be scared by our movie preview video of The Woman in the Yard, directed by Jaume Collet-Serra. This psychological horror folklore film will terrify you when it hits theaters in the United States on March 28th, courtesy of Universal Pictures. Let's delve into the movie preview video of The Woman in the Yard by discussing its positive and negative aspects. Before diving into the movie preview video, let's first get the scoop on what the movie is all about. A mysterious woman dressed in black suddenly appears on a family's front lawn. No one knows who she is, where she came from, or what she wants. She gives a scary warning but does not explain anything, and they do not understand her purpose. The local people are confused, afraid, and worried because she does not leave, and they do not understand when she will leave. Positives of the movie: this movie has a chilling setup. A mysterious woman in black suddenly appears on a family's front lawn and delivers a cryptic warning. Right from the start, it plays on the fear of the unknown, creating an eerie and suspenseful atmosphere. The mystery surrounding her, who she is, why she is there, and how long she will stay, adds to the tension and keeps the audience on edge. Instead of relying on cheap jump scares, the movie leans into psychological horror, making it even more unnerving. The slow building sense of dread comes from eerie silence, unsettling body language, and the woman's strange presence. The cinematography is excellent, using muted colors and shadowy shots to enhance the feeling of unease. The way the woman is framed, often standing still like a statue, makes her even creepier. Her presence alone is disturbing, and the fact that no one knows who she is or where she came from adds to the fear. The story hints at deeper themes like guilt, paranoia, and isolation, making it more than just a simple horror film. By leaving many questions unanswered, the movie allows viewers to interpret things in their own way, which makes it more immersive and thought-provoking. The woman in black is a haunting character who stands out from typical horror villains. She does not chase or attack outright, but her silent, menacing presence is just as terrifying. The film proves that horror does not need a big setting or loud scares to be effective. Sometimes a single unsettling figure standing in a yard is enough to send shivers down your spine. Negatives of the movie: the film focuses heavily on psychological tension, but at times it drags, especially during long scenes of staring and silence that don't really move the story forward. Slow burn horror can be effective, but only if it keeps the audience engaged. Here the movie spends too much time building tension without enough payoff, making some moments feel frustrating rather than suspenseful. The film is built around mystery but without a clear sense of what is truly at stake. The climax does not live up to the eerie build-up. The resolution feels vague and unsatisfying, which might leave audiences disappointed. It leans too much into ambiguity without providing enough answers, which could turn off viewers who prefer a more concrete conclusion. The setting, a house and its yard, helps create tension, but after a while it starts to feel monotonous and lacks creativity. Most of the story revolves around the woman in black, the family, and the locals, but the character development is not strong enough to make the horror more effective. While mystery and ambiguity can be strengths in horror, this film overuses them, leaving too many unanswered questions. A movie needs to balance tension with real story development, but this one never really goes beyond the eerie presence of the woman in black. It relies on common horror tropes such as shadowy figures standing still, cryptic warnings that don't lead anywhere, and drawn out suspense that results in little payoff. As the story unfolds, the woman in the yard falls into predictable horror cliches, and by the end it leaves too many loose ends unresolved. The story in this psychological horror folklore film is powerful, but the narration feels a bit weak and the direction is just okay. The supporting cast does a good job, but Ramona and the woman absolutely steal the show with their outstanding performances. The cinematography in The Woman in the Yard is stunning, with breathtaking locations that enhance the film's eerie vibe. This psychological horror movie builds suspense through mystery and an unsettling main character, creating a chilling slow burn experience while it tells an intriguing story and maintains a creepy atmosphere. Some viewers might find it too slow or feel that it teases too much mystery without delivering enough answers. If you love atmospheric horror, it is a treat, but if you prefer fast-paced scares, you might be left wanting more. You should definitely check out The Woman in the Yard in theaters near you starting 28th March. The Woman in the Yard is a spooky psychological horror film that keeps you on edge with its eerie atmosphere and mystery. It masterfully builds tension and delivers a creeping sense of unease. While it starts strong, the ending feels somewhat disappointing. Still, it is a unique and and unsettling watch that stands out from other horror films. The Woman in the Yard has received mixed reviews from critics, and we are giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. This rating may impact its box office earnings when it hits theaters. We predict it will earn around 11 million in its opening weekend. And that's a wrap for our The Woman in the Yard movie preview video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to show some love by hitting that like button, sharing with your friends, dropping a comment and subscribing to our channel. Please use the thanks option as much as you can to support us. Your support means the world to us. Catch you all in our next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, stay youthful and keep watching our videos. Thank you.